Hey, what's happening, my friends? Welcome back to the channel. This is the fight I've been meaning to talk about, Gilbert Burns versus Michael Chiesa. When this fight takes place, who knows at this point, but let's dive into it and talk about it anyway. So Gilbert Burns, he's a second degree, high level Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, multiple world champion, just elite and world class on the ground as far as submission grappling. He's also proficient in Muay Thai, he has knockout power, he's well-rounded, he has like 6 knockouts on his record and 8 submission victories. He's looked very impressive, very strong guy, super tough. He's aggressive, he goes for the finish, whether that's standing or on the ground. It looks like he leaves himself a little bit open on the feet, but Burns is one hell of a fighter. He's on a 5-fight win streak. Michael Chiesa, no slouch on the ground at all. He's a purple belt in BJJ, but I can assure you he's actually black belt level. He has 11 submission wins on his record, and that's out of 17 wins total. Pretty impressive. Chiesa is currently on a 3-fight win streak. He's had a career resurgence after moving to welterweight. Obviously, it was a great move for him. He has a big frame. His frame supports the extra weight. So how does Chiesa match up with Gilbert Burns? I think this is a great fight. I think they match up quite well. On the ground, as good as Chiesa is, I have to give the edge to Gilbert Burns. I mean, you kind of just have to. He's a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu multi-world champion. There is a difference between straight BJJ and mixed martial arts grappling because when you mix in strikes, it changes a whole lot. I think Chiesa will be able to hold his own, but I flat out think that Gilbert Burns is going to be better on the ground. As far as the stand-up, Burns is dangerous on the feet, has KO power. Michael Chiesa is constantly improving in the striking department. He's not terrible. He also has the reach advantage over Burns. Chiesa was 75.5 inches and Gilbert Burns at 71. That's a factor. Who's going to be the stronger man is tough to say because like I said, Chiesa has a big frame. It looks like he has crazy grip strength. Strong guy, no doubt. Gilbert Burns is a really solid dude, kind of a tank, and heavy grapplers have like freakish strength. I think possibly Chiesa's best bet is to keep this fight on the feet, utilize a jab, use that reach, mix it up on the ground if he has to, but don't spend too much time going BJJ for BJJ with Gilbert Burns. I think that's a losing battle. I think Burns does leave himself a little bit open on the feet. That's going to be a window for Chiesa's jab, maybe mix in some low kicks, use that range, and I can see him winning a decision. Burns is going to have to close the distance on Chiesa. He has powerful hooks, good uppercuts. I think it would be wise of him to initiate grappling, try to get Chiesa to the mat, and see who has the better BJJ game. I think Burns is going to win that one. So ultimately, who I think is going to win this fight, it's a tough one to call. Chiesa has looked great, but I think Gilbert Burns is going to pull it off. But we'll see what happens, guys, when this fight plays out. You let me know who you think is going to win in the comment section and why if you have time. If you enjoyed this segment, click subscribe, like, and share. And until the next one, my friends, take care.